What is up? Today I want to talk a little bit about how much money I made on the gig apps in 2022. I had made this video once before, but the footage got deleted by mistake, so I'm going to make it again now. I made money on 6 different apps in 2022. I did not work the entire year. I traveled for about 4 months, so this is on 8 months of work. The app I made the most money on was Instacart, and that is $33,836. I do a lot more Instacart than food delivery. I do food delivery to fill in gaps when I'm in between Instacart orders. And I started doing it this way in January of last year. So that's why I made so much more on Instacart than I did on the other apps. My next biggest earner was DoorDash at $8,825. I was doing a lot more DoorDashes in the beginning of last year than I was Uber or Grubhub. That slowly switched over, and now I do a lot more Ubers than DoorDash, and it's not even close. So next year this is going to reverse, and Uber will be my second biggest app. The next one is Uber Eats. I made $8,054 on Uber Eats in 2022. Not too bad. This year hopefully it's a little bit higher. Now I just got an order for Stop and Shop on Instacart. I'm gonna go do that, and I will finish up this video when I'm done with that order. All right, I did that order. I got another order now. It's only $11, only going a mile. But next is Grubhub, and in Grubhub I made $1,773. I don't do a lot of orders, but typically the orders I do with Grubhub are pretty good. I didn't finish this video yesterday, so I will finish it now. The next app on the list is Shipt, and I made $523 with Shipt. I don't use it very often. I don't like that the tips aren't front loaded, so you don't know what you're going to make on the order, and typically the face value of the orders aren't really worth it. You're looking at $10, $11 for 8 miles and 20 items. Not worth it. You have to pray you get a tip, and if you don't, then you just wasted your time. So I don't do very many. Once in a while you'll see one on a promo that is good, and then maybe you get a tip on top of that, and that's good. But I don't even turn it on very often. So Shipt, $523. The last one is Spark. I only did one order for Spark. It was around Christmas. It was $72, and what it was I went to the store, picked up about 20 packages, and basically I was a delivery man. I went to each house and dropped off the packages. It was about 20 miles. It wasn't that bad. It dropped me back off. The last delivery was near where I normally want to be. That's why I took it. They always send me promos because I don't do Spark, I guess, so they're always trying to get me to come back. So one of these days, maybe I'll do one. I'm getting ones all the time that say something like 10 orders for $200. Maybe one day I'll go over there and try and do some orders, but right now I don't do Spark at all. I did this in about 8 months of working last year. I went on a trip in March, around March 18th, and didn't get home until about May 10th. And then I went back out June 20th and got home at the end of August. I don't remember the exact date. So it came out that I made about $6,600 per month while I worked. Now, I was working more hours than I am right now, but that's because I was making more per hour and there was more motivation. So you can make a full-time living off of this kind of work. It's just that, you know, it's not consistent. Some weeks I made more, some weeks I made less. There were some weeks I made $2,000 last year, and then a couple weeks later you make $1,100, or maybe not even that much. So you just really don't know, and that part could be a little bit frustrating. You also have to take into consideration how much you are spending on gas, car maintenance, and taxes. So that is something that also comes off the top of how much money you make in the year. Overall, I was happy with how much I was making on a per week basis and per month. Can't really complain about that kind of income, but as I said, it's just not consistent, and this year I'm not doing as well as I did last year. It's also very market dependent. What you make in one town or one state does not mean you'll make that somewhere else. It also depends on what apps you're using and how you accept orders. Somebody might accept a certain order that I might not accept, and that's going to change how much they make. So there's a lot of variables to take into account when you think about how much money you can make with these apps. Hope this video helped anybody who is interested in seeing how much money you can make with the gig apps. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. See you soon.